Here are the 5 things I love about my 2017 AMG GT. Before I even go any further, just look at the body of this thing. This car has one of the most beautiful shapes. Very beautiful. Most definitely, I consider it a German Viper. I had a Viper and this car kind of reminds me of that in this profile. And I really think that's what they benchmarked when he was creating this. Just beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty. The second thing I really like about the Mercedes, and you can almost see as we get in this vehicle. The second thing I really enjoy about the Mercedes is, I'm gonna take this off, it's the amount of luxury. I mean, this car is just very luxurious. So I put those little red floor curvings on. I think they're actually pretty dope. I'll see if I can find a link. Highly recommend it in any car. Most definitely makes it nice. But this car, like I said, is very luxurious. And so when I'm actually, about to do something very important and I want to dress up and feel really nice, this car brings it out of me. It makes me want to be a better person. It makes me want to perform better. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel like $100,000 that I paid for it. So that's one of the things I really like about it. So that's the third thing. And that's the sound. All right, hold on a second. All right, so check it out. So back to luxury though. This car is the business. Just full of luxury in every way. Hold on a second, let me turn that on.
Airlines are doing this.
I've never had a car this luxurious, and I've owned the Lamborghini Gallardo, which looks like a Civic compared to this car and operates like one. Look at that. Everything in here is the business. Everything feels good, looks good. I'm not really big into luxury cars. But I must say that the Mercedes have spoiled me. Even when you look at the stitching, all the materials, look at the seats, just tightly wrapped with the leather. The leather feels different from other leathers I've ever had. Just all the little intricacies. You have aluminum here, then you have 2 different tones of leather, then you have the contrast and stitching. I mean, even down to the key, everything is all done to a high level and just speaks luxury. Even down to the pedals. The pedals are even really nice. You see I got my fancy Ultra Boost on. All the gauges. This sound system, which we'll get to, is second to none, man. Even the regular soft surfaces, which are supposed to be plastic. In addition to the exhaust sound of this car, I love the upgraded sound system that's in here. It's actually the best that I've ever heard, because most of the cars I get are low level cars, or if they're performance cars, they generally have this amount of luxury. So man, and it has clarity. I mean, the sound system is so good that I sometimes have to turn it off because the music is so permeating that it's actually distracting. But if you really want to jam out, this is the car to have. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Always turn it in sport. Sport is pretty dope. And let's talk about the last 2 things that I really like about this car. The fourth thing I really like about this car is how understated it is. Coming from the Viper, which is, I don't know, man, it's like Jessica the Rabbit. It's in your face, it's beautiful, it's voluptuous, and it's kind of loud and gets a lot of attention. Same thing with the Gallardo that I had. It was the same thing, very loud, always getting a lot of attention. But it really didn't function well as a car. Like, it was very hard to do videos in that car. And even in the Viper got really hot on the inside. The sound system was horrid. It wasn't as insulated, partly because it was convertible, and then also the interior just creaked a lot. The Lamborghini had a little better interior, but it was just a horrible car to live with. I couldn't daily it. So with this car, it's very understated. It's easy to daily. Actually, I prefer to drive this car. I'm trying not to put a lot of miles in this car because I want to trade it in to get the new NSX. So, but it is just so inviting. And I'll be honest with you, after coming from this level of luxury, I don't see myself going any less, getting anything any less. I'm now a fan, a real fan of the Mercedes. Most definitely fits me. I feel like the Gallardo and the Viper were 30-year-old me, but turned to 40. I think this is it. This is the German Viper. So svelte, so smooth, so crisp, but also very athletic. But it does everything well, man. You just really can't beat it. All right, now for the last thing that I really enjoy about this car, and I got it in sport mode, as you're about to find out. Check this out. I mean, you just put your feet on the gas and hold on. I was losing a little traction. When you put it in sport mode, it changes the suspension. You actually really notice a change in the suspension, the sound. It's really like a race car, but wrapped in luxury. The best of all worlds. I would have to go make another video about some of the negatives is why I'm actually going to be selling this car. You know, a couple of honorable mentions that I didn't say before is, if there was a 16 that I like about this car, is the price point. I think for what you're paying, you're getting a lot of car. My fear is that, you know, Mercedes is going to cannibalize the brand by bringing out a new SL that's way too similar to the AMG and kind of decrease its specialness. Because I do notice like they're all kind of making that same shape. But as it stands now, you know, I got this car for $87,000. I don't know if there's any car in this price point that gives me this amount of luxury and performance, you know, that this car gives me. And then also, I haven't seen another one on the road yet. This is the only AMG that I've seen. So, ultimate kudos for Amg GT. I plan on putting a clear bra on it and tinting the headlights. After that, we'll see what happens. Wish me luck on getting my NSX Type S. And stay tuned, like and subscribe.